I think that all the different relationships have been amazing, and I think that all the different creative perspectives, I've been having the great opportunity to meet so many wonderful people.
Welcome back to Basketball Strike. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on the bell, because this story is about to get intense. Newly resurfaced footage linking Shareef O'Neal and Kobe Bryant's daughter has set the internet on fire. These clips are being shared everywhere, from TikTok to Instagram, racking up millions of views at lightning speed. But what lies beneath the surface of this viral storm is far more explosive than the headlines suggest. Fans are asking, what exactly was caught on camera? Why is it spreading so rapidly? And what does this mean for the legacies of both the Bryant and O'Neal families? This isn't just a casual sighting, it's a cultural flashpoint that has people stunned, divided, and speculating on the futures of two of the most legendary basketball dynasties. The internet is buzzing with shock over seeing Shareef O'Neal and Natalia Bryant mentioned in the same breath. People are calling the footage outrageous, unexpected, and even devastating, with some claiming this may be the most damaging invasion of the Bryant family's carefully protected privacy since Kobe's tragic passing. What makes it worse is how fast it's spreading. Millions of eyes glued to clips that leave more questions than answers. But before we break down what exactly was caught on camera, we need to look at the context that's fueling this uproar. Years ago, Shareef made a passing comment that he might start training with Kobe. At the time, it seemed like a casual statement, but in light of today's viral footage, fans are looking back at those words as if they were prophetic. Shareef always spoke highly of Kobe, openly admiring him. And when he talked about working out with the Lakers legend, no one imagined that connection would resurface in such an unexpected and controversial way. Years after Kobe's passing, outrage now surrounds the fact that Natalia Bryant, who has consistently tried to build her own path away from basketball, away from constant comparisons, and away from scandal, is suddenly being pulled into the same spotlight alongside Shareef, the son of Kobe's longtime teammate and rival, Shaquille O'Neal. For many, this isn't just about family ties, it's about privacy being invaded and reputations being tested. The public has always admired Natalia for trying to stand apart from her father's basketball world, pursuing her modeling career, speaking about her creative inspirations, and balancing her studies with elegance and maturity. She has often emphasized the mantra of less is more, preferring dignity and restraint. Yet this viral storm is the complete opposite. It's all about more. More attention. More speculation. More scandal. And fans who claim to respect the Bryant family's privacy are now the very same ones fueling this viral blaze by sharing, retweeting, and commenting, turning the situation into an uncontrollable wildfire. To understand why this moment is so sensitive, you have to recognize how deeply the Bryant and O'Neal families have been connected. Shareef grew up around Kobe and Shaq's Lakers dynasty. While fans watched Shaq and Kobe battle for dominance on the court, behind the scenes their children were growing up in the same orbit. Shareef has always acknowledged Kobe as a mentor figure who checked in on him, encouraged him, and even pushed him to work harder. That relationship was personal, and Kobe's role in his life was genuine. And yet now, years later, the internet is twisting those ties into something entirely different, dragging Natalia's name into a storm she never asked for. Natalia herself has been open about her passions, often saying she wanted to pursue modeling and film. She has spoken fondly of bonding with her father through movie marathons, remembering him through shared stories and private traditions. These were personal moments that reflected who she was and what she valued. Yet the viral footage today threatens to overwrite all of that, yanking her back into her father's shadow and thrusting her into headlines she never sought. The cruel irony is that Kobe once encouraged Shareef to commit more fully, to train harder, and to push himself. Shareef has admitted he wanted that mentorship, and those moments between him and Kobe carried real meaning. But now, instead of being remembered for that bond, the internet is using Kobe's legacy as clickbait, reducing it to fodder for gossip. Natalia, who has nothing to do with this viral storm, is suddenly treated as if her life is public property, her independence erased by millions of people chasing entertainment. This is where the hypocrisy of fandom stings most. People post tributes to Kobe, proclaim respect for his family, and then immediately turn around and consume every second of footage, no matter how damaging it is. Every retweet, every share, every meme adds to the invasion of privacy, while the families involved remain silent, dignified, and private. And this silence is only fueling the speculation further. It's important to remember that Sharif has faced his own battles. From health issues to heart surgery, from injuries to the pressure of living up to Shaq's legacy, he has had to fight for his own identity. Natalia, meanwhile, has been building her career outside of basketball, pursuing her dreams in fashion and film. And yet, one viral clip has collapsed all those carefully drawn boundaries, reducing them both to characters in a narrative written by the internet. When Natalia once said her college years were flying by, she meant it in a positive, heartfelt way. But today, that phrase carries another meaning. Her private life, her dreams, and her individuality are all flying away too, taken by people who don't even know her, consumed by an audience that values virality over humanity. This isn't about who she really is. It's about what the internet wants her to be. And here's the devastating twist. The most viral clip fueling this chaos isn't even new. It's old footage repackaged, edited, and sold as breaking news. Millions of people are outraged, shocked, and gossiping over content that isn't even recent. It's manipulation at its most effective, a clear example of how broken the online ecosystem has become. This isn't just about Sharif O'Neal or Natalia Bryant anymore. It's about the cycle of exploitation that treats every celebrity child as content to be consumed, no matter the cost. The truth is, this says more about us as an audience than it does about them. It shows how quick we are to judge, to gossip, and to tear down young people trying to live their own lives. Kobe's legacy was about mentorship, dignity, and independence, not about turning his daughter into a trending hashtag. And yet, that's exactly what's happening. So as this story continues to spiral, we need to ask ourselves, are we honoring Kobe Bryant's legacy, or are we helping destroy it? Because Natalia and Sharif don't control this narrative anymore, the internet does. And unless we change the way we consume and share content, this won't just be their story. It will be the fate of every child born into fame. This viral clip is more than a headline. It's a warning,